Well, it's going to be a real show, too.
Are they going to do a full show? Oh,
yes,
good.
they are. It's completely prepped.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
They're going to do a full walkthrough. And did you record your segment like we asked you to yesterday?
No one asked me to.
What do you mean no one asked you to?
What?
You're supposed to record it at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Wasn't told.
I'm teasing. I'm not sure when they're going to need you.
Okay.
But they didn't really talk to you? I thought they were going to ask you about that.
Didn't say a word.
I dropped the ball on running the show.
Well, they won't have it, will they?
So no, not that time.
It's always good is to let them, not to save them. So you swoop in sometimes and save people.
Well, that's my job.
No, let them suffer. Now's the time. Now's the time for that not to work, so that they go, oh, if we don't tell, see what they get is, oh, if we don't worry, if we don't tell Leo, Lisa will. What you have to get them to think is, if we don't tell Leo, we won't have it.
Yeah, I don't like that though. I don't like dropping the ball.
Well, now's a good time for no. I'm just saying, because we're not doing the show until January. Now's a good time.
That's probably why I didn't jump all over you about doing it. I wasn't too worried about it because it's dress rehearsal.
Okay, so they did tell you to tell me.
I thought they're coordinating it. I believe I think since it's just a dress rehearsal, they probably weren't prepping for pre-produced segments for the first one. So
yeah, I'm looking through my mail. I don't see anything.
It could possibly be that they're just going to pull you up for 5 minutes for it. I'm not sure. I haven't.
I mean, I have to be here for the thing anyway.
So. Are the graphics done? Have you seen the rest of the graphics?
I saw the initial graphics. They look all right.
Just all right.
Yeah, I'm not. They're all right.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to work on that then.
We're not paying enough to have great graphics. Seriously. Seriously.
Wow.
You guys are live and recording.
You are watching paint dry, because that's what we did there. We painted that window. So
Yes.
the green screen for the gaming show is going to be through that window, that porthole. We have a nice screen, and that's how we'll do interviews and so forth. But we were getting reflections from the corrugated metal on the side there, so we painted them a matte gray.
Right.
And that's what's going on there. You know, I just realized, I bet they didn't think of this, but if they're doing a green screen, they're not going to see anything in there. You're going to need to have a monitor there so that they look like they're looking at the green screen. Otherwise, they're going to go, so what do you think?
Right.
Because they're not going to be able to see what's in the green screen. It's just a point of, this is the kind of thing they'll find out tomorrow.
Well, won't they have this?
Yeah, but it's not there. So they need it. That needs to be. So when you do a weatherman, does a green screen?
Well, won't we have something over here for them as well?
Here. No, there's not good, because then they have to look. So they're talking to somebody. They need a monitor there, because otherwise.
So let's get a monitor there.
Yeah.
Don't we have other monitors?
They'll find that out.
Well, why would they not have a monitor over there as well?
Because they haven't thought of that yet.
Oh.
The green key, is the key still on? Turn off the key. Make sure it's turned off.
Well, then we'll have to figure that out. That's why
They'll
they're doing a
figure it
dress rehearsal, right?
It's not your job.
Don't.
Let them figure that out. It's not your job.
I'm not worried about it. You're the one talking about it. I said, won't they figure that out tomorrow?
They will.
Yeah.
So let them. That's my point. Is let's not save them.
I never said I was going to, but I want to make sure it goes well.
It will. Tomorrow doesn't matter. That's why we're doing all that stuff tomorrow.
That's right. That's why I didn't, jump all over you to record anything. Yeah. Okay. Everyone wants to know about HD.
What is the story with HD?
Well,
go ahead.
I had a conversation with Cashfly, so we're going to talk with them next week.
They don't know yet, or they?
They do know.
We have to talk to somebody else though about it, probably. Huh?
Well, no, they're thrilled.
They don't
They're
mind.
going to pull Matt in on the conversation.
They don't mind that we put all that bandwidth.
We told them we did a test with TWiT, and we're talking with them, and we're going to have a conversation with Matt next week. And they seem thrilled about it. So
thrilled? Wow.
Well, they don't seem too upset about it. They said everybody's going to HD, and they think they could work with us on it.
So our issue was that Cashfly provides most of the bandwidth for video. In fact, I think all the bandwidth for video. AOL only does a few of the main audio shows.
That's correct.
So that's a lot of bandwidth that they're providing for us. Terabytes an hour of bandwidth.
Right.
That's for the downloads. They don't do the live streaming, but they do the downloads. So we are all of a sudden thinking about tripling the amount of bandwidth that we'd use by offering 720p downloads. And if you haven't, do download TWiT from last Sunday.
Right.
First of all, it's a great TWiT with Baratunde and Nick Bilton, Joshua Topolsky. It was a really good TWiT. But also, we offer it as a 720p download, and I think you will. Yeah. I think you will see how good that looks. This is basically the quality of the video that we see here in studio, which is significantly better than you see on the stream or in the lower quality. So if you think you're watching in HD, you are not. You're watching in a lower quality, much lower quality in HD. When you look at the 720p is on iTunes.
Right.
What do we call it? TWiT HD. So look in the TWiT video. It'll be
Right.
There'll be three. There'll be what do we call the three different qualities? Mobile, SD, and HD.
Right.
So we've offered mobile and SD all along, although these are tweaked over the ones we used to offer, and now we're offering HD. And do look at that, because I think that's going to look spectacular.
I think so too. Well, they didn't sound scared, so let's
That's
keep talking
great.
with them.
However, as I mentioned, I think on another show this week, what we are also looking into is, and I think we'll do this anyway because it gives us independence.
Right.
Is a BitTorrent server. So this is how when we started TWiT, and I didn't have bandwidth partners in the very earliest days of TWiT. We used BitTorrent to offer the large files because at the time I thought 150 megabytes. Oh my God! so we were offering the audio files using a
Wow.
BitTorrent streamer. Some of you old timers will remember that. And then
And how big are the HD files?
1.6 gigabytes was
Yeah.
the TWiT. So we will. I think what we're going to do is set up a BitTorrent server and tracker. What you and I have to figure out is how we count that. So we have to go
Okay.
back to PodTrack. I think if we
have to add it, right?
yeah, well, I think if they go through the tracker, we'll be all right. We'll be able to count the tracker, and then the new thing that was announced yesterday, BitTorrent's going to offer live BitTorrent streaming.
I saw that. Yeah.
So that's exciting. Yeah, live.bittorrent.com. So that's very exciting because I think what we will do as well is offer high def via that. Now you'll have to use a special client, right? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a standard.
It's their client.
It's a special
their
BitTorrent
client.
client. And then
Basically Flash, and you have to run the.
it's still Flash.
It's still really.
Well, what they
Wow.
have with their demo is Flash is a player, and then it uses the BitTorrent client installed.
Wow.
So I'm sure that'll change rapidly. Because what we'd like to see is
Hopefully.
H.264 would be much better than Flash. In any event, that VLC probably will be updated. Actually, VLC, I bet you anything will be updated to work with that. So anyway, we're gonna do that. And what this gives us, even though it will probably only be a small number of you that will use either, and we will also still go to Influxus and offer a paid HD simpler thing, but it gives us the kind of a back channel in case our bandwidth providers get chicken. I know they're happy now, but if for some reason they say to us, hey, you're using so much bandwidth, we want you to pay.
I think their biggest concern is just that the bandwidth for live streaming is now a large,
Right.
it's growing with
well,
the
here's
HD
going to be the
Act.
issue.
So,
It's the
that's what we talked
HD
about.
bandwidth for streaming was going to be in Fluxus, and that was going to be handled. We're not going to use Ustream, Justin, or BitGravity for HD at this point. But if we can do BitTorrent HD, we need 40 seeds. All right, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Anyway, what would be great is if they did HLS. So we should talk to BitTorrent.
Yeah, I sent him a little ping to.
We would really, if you know anybody at BitTorrent, we would love to talk to them about being a partner at live.bittorrent.com. And I think what that would give us is just a crowdsourced group back channel that if anything should go wrong, we could turn that on. And I'd love to have that working. It would still give us some disadvantage. There wouldn't be a mobile client. We'd still want to stay on Ustream and Justin TV and all of that stuff.
It's good to have options.
Bram Cohen is the guy who invented BitTorrent. Yeah, partner means free. In return, it's not exactly free. In
It's not
return for
free.
mentions, we give
Yes.
CashFly. Every single show, you see a big mention for CashFly. That's how we
Right.
pay for the bandwidth.
Right. And we're going to be updating all that too.
Good.
Yeah. I talked to
Good.
them about that. I said, it's been like 3
Just-
years.
let's not
Would
make it
you-
too long,
Would
but
you
let's
like
update
to update
Give 'em
it
something.
or do something?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
they're pretty excited about moving forward with us
Good.
on this. So,
And-
I think we're going to be okay there. We'll see.
And yeah, it would be a problem. Some ISPs will block BitTorrent, but I think this is actually important for BitTorrent. One of the reasons I think they'd want to work with us is to remind people that there are completely legitimate uses for BitTorrent, that it's not all piracy.
Right.
Lisa is the CEO of TWiT and my business partner. Just people, I'm surprised.
People are asking?
Somebody doesn't know. One guy is.
Okay. Lisa's fault.
Do you want to see? How do we see the prompters? Can we?
I keep seeing that.
Can we bring one on?
Yeah, let's check out one of the teleprompters.
So we used
Who's Leo? Was the next question.
Yeah, that's a good question. Lisa's the star of the show.
I'm
so
Catwoman.
There is a prompter kind of high because they're standing on a thing, but it's a standalone
Right.
prompter. We got them from Prompter
nice.
Pros. So what a prompter? All prompters are essentially the same thing, which is one-way mirror. It's kind of hard to see, but you're looking at the mirror, and it's a
Right.
reflection of a screen. There's a flat panel below it that comes off of a laptop. The laptop puts on the screen backwards the text, which is then reflected from that mirror, but the camera's shooting through the mirror. There's the camera.
Right.
It's shooting through the mirror, so the camera doesn't see the text. So the point of all of this is that the talent is looking straight at the camera when they're reading. And that's how a teleprompter works.
So how do you do it?
I don't use it. Well, that's how I do it, but I don't like teleprompters because it takes a lot of skill to use a teleprompter and not look like you're reading. I actually can do that because I am a talented professional.
Right.
But most of the people we use, there you go. That was another option
That's a
was to
close-up of me.
lower the prompter. Pull out
What
there.
a great idea.
So these are from Prompter Pros. They're about $1,500. There's the camera. Why do you put the hood on it?
Blocks the light. See how you can see the
Yeah, we don't want any
distracts you.
bounce. Yeah. Oh, it distracts me, of course.
Yeah. See the hole?
I see a hole. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So it's not for the camera, it's for the host. Now
There
you
you
can
go.
barely see the camera because there's very little light on it.
Right.
But you can see the prompter. So you've
works
seen
pretty well.
You've all seen prompters
Yeah.
before.
Camera 39. Yes.
Well, for those of
People are interested.
our audience that has
Now, how would you like to see what's on a prompter? So that's what you see as host is you looking right into that dark glass, and you don't see the camera. Can we put
No,
some?
it has a full mirror on
Can we
it.
put some mirror? Well, it's a
Why
one-way
don't?
mirror. Because if it were a full mirror, it would reflected both sides, then the camera would be looking at itself. No, I was always a talented professional. By the time I was on TV, I knew how to read a prompter.
Oh, I hope so.
You can use iPads. We actually looked into iPad prompters, and they're not nearly as flexible or as easy to use as this. This is
No.
a far preferable solution.
To using an iPad for a teleprompter.
There's very little advantage, right? So these are $1,500 complete, and you hook it up to a camera.
Yeah, somebody else. We have a teleprompter operator that will
Do we?
control the speed of it.
Who's the
yes.
prompter operator?
Whomever is available
Oh.
on Sunday. So actually, I think
You,
John is
Liz.
training for it. No. That's not my job. Remember.
So there's
Let
the
somebody
camera.
else do it.
So this is the camera
So
that's on.
John, I believe, is learning, and I think we'll probably train some interns how to.
So
man
I'll
the
show you
front
how to use a
desk.
prompter. Oh, God, I just unplugged my...
Uh oh. No growling.
We don't have power or VGA going to the prompter, so
So we're now going to power up the prompter.
no, it's we don't have VGA.
Well, don't you have like a wireless mic?
Actually, don't have any of the cables.
Hello, Jim. You see, the problem here is that the power plant is not functional. But as soon as they figure out what to do, they'll be scramming the rods, and we'll be able to say, "Screw you, Cleveland." Oh, no. Anyway, actually, if you have to zoom in tighter, but you could see when somebody's reading a prompter, their eyes go back and forth like this.
I was told I'm supposed to undo your leash so you can move.
I'm not leashed.
That's what I was saying. He's just attached to the microphone.
I would like to say right now that I am not reading a teleprompter. So the
Just
key
don't
with a
move your eyes.
teleprompter is you just kind of go out of focus.
Is-
Hi.
Oh, that looks really good.
I'm standing here. So we don't have any way of making this prompt.
Not.
No.
One is on TNT.
There's a laptop over there. Oh, I get it.
We have to boot it and plug it in.
So
So boot it, plug it in.
anyway, now
Let Leo
that's
try
enough.
it.
I think people got the idea.
Right. You're reading from a screen.
So you don't want to look like you're reading. You want to kind of look like you're a normal person. Are we going to have the paid HD stream? Well, so here's the deal, Tech Dude. Actually, you know who knows
Tech
that is
Dude.
Colin, who has now disappeared doing the prompter
Well, he doesn't
stuff.
know that because we haven't
What's
figured
the deal?
out what we
What's the
wanted
deal with
to do.
the Influxus stuff?
Lisa and I need to chat about the
Told you.
business end of it.
Well, we want to do it.
Well,
So-
but can I have some options as to what you would like to offer with it?
Well, the first thing to find out is what Influxus, how much money per subscriber Influxus needs.
That sounds great.
The package
couple
they
bucks a piece.
suggested for us is $1,500 a month.
Okay, for how many people?
Just that's what the server and the bandwidth they recommend.
But how many people does that save?
Not sure.
That's what we want to find out.
Yeah.
So I need to know what the cost per head is so that I could then say, how much people need to donate to get it.
And then we need to manage the
texts.
finances.
I know.
They don't handle the accounts. That's
No, they don't need to. So we
Canceled.
would just pay them $1,500.
Correct.
right.
And then,
we would need to do something on our
But
end.
what I need
We
to
would
know
have
for
to
what
manage
for
it.
the $1,500, I just need to know
How many?
how many people that'll serve. So if it serves 100 people, then that means it costs $1.50 per person per month.
Right, but-
so that we would charge $5 a month.
Well, just so we're clear about this, they do not manage the payment
I understand.
process. Okay, so that
So
would
we
have
would
to
just
be
send. We'd have to figure out the whole thing, including,
Correct.
we'd have a special URL that we would give people who subscribe.
I think that's when I groaned when Colin came to talk to me last week, and
Well, no, I expected us to manage it. It's not that big a deal. The only trick is that we have to have somehow a URL that's not publicly available, so that when somebody sends us $5, we said, congratulations, here's your special
We can even
URL.
tie it to accounts on twit.tv.
Something like that. That's
Right.
how we do it.
That's-
so you
yeah.
log into twit.tv, and if you logged in with the proper, there you go. Okay. So
That's-
there's a
yeah.
page. This is how we do it. There's a page on twit.tv that is only accessible to people with certain permissions. You pay us your $5, we upgrade your account, and then we just send them $1,500, and then we get the $5. So something like that. It's very
Yeah.
straightforward. That's easy to do.
I just need to know the limit.
That's all I want to know is how many people will that $1,500 server?
Ask them what the tiered structure is. Like, what's the next level up? Because there probably is.
Oh yeah, I'm
Like
sure
we
there
can
is.
add more. So let's
Yeah.
find it out.
And is that 1.5 megabits? Is that, that's 1.5 megabits, right? Huh?
2 gigabit connection.
Well, then you can, okay, that's easy. We can do the math. And it's 1.5 megabits for each stream?
3 megabits.
Well, how many people? Is that 180 people?
Well, what we'll probably do is we'll have a.
So do the math, kids. It's the chat room will tell us. It's 3 gigabits per user, and 3 megabits per user, and we get a
How many
2 gigabit stream. So 2 gigabits divided by 3 megabits is what, 70 users?
That's not very many.
Is that right, or 700 users?
700 users.
Yeah, 2,000 divided by I don't know. 700 users.
700
Let's say it's
users,
700
right.
users.
Roughly.
So they
Six
would have
something.
to pay us. So if that's the case, it's about $2 per user per month, right?
Right.
That's assuming the full capacity.
Right.
starts up.
Right.
Right.
So it's $2 or $3 per user per month. So we would have to charge whatever we want to make as a profit on that. I think $5 a month would be fine. Folks at home, chat room, would you spend how much is a HD stream worth to you per month? 10? 5, 10? We also would probably have a dedicated chat room on that page, right? It'd be like a live.twit.tv page just for subscribers.
I like the discount for your subscription.
We can't okay, we could do that. We probably want to do that, but remember, it costs us $2. It costs us $24 a year. So if it's $50, then we make $26, right? $5. People seem to agree $5 a month.
I think $5 is decent,
The idea is to support us, so we'd make a little bit extra.
but that would probably cover all the.
So $5 a month or $50 a year probably is what we do, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I like that.
It's 2 gigabits divided by 3 megabits is what it is.
Well, let's
2
find out what the
gigabits
next
divided by 3
tier up
megabits.
is. I think people will want more than 700 people would want the HD stream, right?
Right.
I would think that should increase.
The other problem is, and this is actually a bigger problem, would we get 700 subscribers? Because there's a fixed cost of the stream, whether we get 5 people watching it. So we could be underwater.
Incentivize your friends to sign up.
Right.
Well, why don't we just test it? I mean, if we launch it, we'll agree to do this for a year, and we'll see how it works. Everyone wants HD. I mean, I can't.
I'll be very surprised, actually, if we get 700 subscribers. I'd be very pleased if we got 700 subscribers, but I don't think that
Maybe we
that's
should put
gonna
a
happen.
bet on that. We got we sold 1,800 bricks. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, and you didn't think we'd come close to.
I don't think we'll
getting
get 700
1,000. subscribers.
Anyway, in addition to that,
How
what we'd
about we
like
do
to
a
do is
poll on
offer a
that?
free HD solution using BitTorrent, but
Can't-
that would be BitTorrent.
Can't we do a little something on our twit.tv website that says, would you pay $5 a month for an HD stream and see how many people we get to support that?
Yeah, that doesn't work though. People don't tell the truth. What is there any way to put that in Fluxus? Is that in Fluxus stream an HLS stream by any chance?
As far as I know,
See, if it's an HLS
I
stream.
asked him about that, and we should be able to adapt it to any.
Okay, so now here's a thing for you. We would want to talk to Mediafly and see if there's some way. This would be the actual way to do it. Is see if Mediafly would do a paid live stream. They'd have to. I know that they have that capability because didn't they do? They did a pay-per-view event on on Roku.
They did.
Yeah, so I know they have that capability. So that's the other way to do it is to say, hey. In fact, I'd give Mediafly the profit. I don't mind doing that. But what it would do is mean that people who wanted to watch high def on their big screen TV could subscribe to us. Huh? That's where you want to watch
That's
it,
really
right?
for people want to watch it, right?
Yeah, but web browser is not as good, frankly, as the Roku solution. So let's do that. I think that's a better solution. Is let's talk to Mediafly.
Hey, Colin, since you're typing all this up, send me a note.
So let's see if so if you're talking to Mediafly, say, hey, Mediafly, if we could provide you with an HD HLS solution, could you do the back end for charging on it? And then we don't even have to worry about it. We just say, okay, great. Now we got it set up for anybody who wants to buy it.
This does the bandwidth, Mediafly does the money and distribution.
Right.
Okay.
And that's how people want to do it, right? They want to watch it on their big screen TV, so they want to watch it on their Roku. And actually, if we do it with Mediafly, it would be on Popcorn Hour, Roku, Vizio. It would be on a lot of platforms.
I'd like it back on Roku. Would it be live?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'd like live on Roku.
No, it would be live. That's the whole
Well,
idea.
on Justin, but I'm talking about our.
No, it'd be high def live on Roku only.
Is it back?
on
Oh, I
Popcorn
stopped
Hour.
watching it because when? Oh. I only watch it on my laptop. People would pay 99 cents for 3D. That is kind of funny.
So, but I do think we'll offer also a BitTorrent. Why not? Yeah. There will never be a 3D twit because I only use one eye at a time. So it'll be after I'm dead.
The last shipment of bricks will arrive in December. We should be completely done doing the installation the first week of or two in January.
Do you want to do a gigapan or some sort of big picture of it that we can put on the website? We got to have some way of people.
Oh yeah. I'd like to
visiting their brick.
Yes, because I still have to find one of my bricks that I bought. I don't see it.
You haven't found it?
No.
Which one is that?
The one for my son.
Oh.
Where is it?
Yeah, it's over there. It was one of the first ones up.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay. See, so we need to do it because people like myself, I need that.
Yeah. Our stream on Roku has not been good, Aaron B. We know that, and that's because Ustream provides it, and they're very inconsistent in what they give us.
Right.
So when it works great, but it doesn't always work. So that's why I think this Influxus solution might be a very good solution. It would be a paid solution, so it solves that issue. One of the reasons we pulled down the Roku live stream that we were doing is it was starting to cost us a lot of money, more than $1,500 a month, actually. So I wouldn't be unhappy with $1,500. The problem is it'd go up fast.
It's going to go up.
But that's fine because then we've got the revenue to support it.
If it's paid, then
Yeah.
it offsets it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it would. I think with this time it would work. I think it would.
Okay.
People want to know if the barbecue's going to be streamed live tomorrow.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because it starts at
Leo's going to
1:30.
be in the Batman jumpy.
We got a Batman jumpy. What is Zatu? Let me look at Zatu. It's tattoo.
I know. I
with a
keep
Z.
seeing Zatu.
All right, I'm gonna look at it.
Somebody's very persistent about that. So yeah, tomorrow we're still doing the barbecue, and it's going to be fabulous. And hopefully it won't rain.
That's why the December 4th barbecue will be indoors.
Yes.
We realized.
And that's actually going to be like a cocktail party. It's not really going to be a full-on barbecue. It's going to be appetizers and drinks.
cocktail party.
So leave the kids
Wear
at
your
home.
Mad Men outfit.
There you go.
Are we gonna provide drinks? Really?
Shaken,
How
but not
fun!
stirred, babe.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I haven't told Lynn yet. She's going to find out in a few minutes.
That's a great. Let's get a bartender. You know, Alex has a great bartender.
Oh, I already have the bartender picked out.
Is he cute?
She's adorable.
Does he have big hands?
She's adorable.
Not that guy. Okay.
Oh, I like the guy with the big hands.
Yeah.
The boy in Sonoma. Well, there's this bartender in Sonoma, and the guy's 6'5". He's huge. What? He makes great drinks.
Sure.
You guys are bad.
We're actually not going to have cars in the studio this time or next time.
Oh, yes, we actually are.
We are?
Yeah, probably 2 or 3 of them.
Oh, awesome.
I haven't told Leo this yet either.
Live.twit.tv is not deprecated. Oh, sorry, Radio Colin. It's not deprecated.
It's there.
It's there. We're going to keep it up because it's the only way PS3 people can watch it.
Yeah.
So it's not deprecated. It will continue.
Well, it's going to continue, but we encourage people to watch on twit.tv.
But
But
I
it's still
have no intent to
available.
kill it because it's how you have to use it
We're
on
not
PS3.
killing it. We're just not.
They were big men.
Come on, hurry up. This is takeaway time for my Skyrim playing.
I have to meet Rocklaw, apparently.
Who's Rocklaw? Oh, he's our chatter, yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have big hands as well?
He said he has to move to Petaluma.
Do you have big hands, Rocklaw?
I don't know.
Lisa on the Rings will be on TWiT.
Jeez.
It's the same person every time. Game On betas without Veronica, maybe, but maybe not. I mean, there's...
No, everything's done, and we're doing the beta, and we're going to launch the actual show in January, and it is on. Hey, where's
on.
Brian? I know Brian Brushwood's around here.
We're also going to do the LAN party soon.
The LAN party's also happening tomorrow night.
Oh, good.
Did you
All
know
right.
that?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, see?
Yeah, I know they're all set up. They've been setting up for it.
Yeah,
That's why we had Chad play Elder thing.
Well, and we received our
What is it called?
systems
Elder
from
Scrolls
Doghouse
5
Systems.
Skyrim.
Yeah, Doghouse Systems
So that
provided
was a
us with the
test.
computers,
Yep.
and we're playing with the computers, and
Brian's going to be in studio. We're flying him up every week.
yes.
Paris is December something like 5th, 6th.
5th through the 12th.
No, 6, 7, 8.
That's when you're actually broadcasting, but you'll be
Right.
gone that whole week.
Right, but I arrive in Paris on the 5th, or the 6th, which is too bad because you saw that Loic invited us to the special dinner at Guy Savoy.
I did not. When is that?
December, the day we're not there.
What do you mean the day we're not
Monday
there?
night. We
Well,
arrived
change
Tuesday.
the flight. What's wrong with you? You didn't. I didn't see the invitation. I could always
He
go out
didn't invite
earlier.
you.
You're the one. You're the one that
He
has
only
to go in
invited
later.
me.
You were only invited.
If you didn't get an invitation.
Huh.
But I sent him a note. First, I sent him a note saying, well, of course, Lisa will be coming too, right? And then I sent him a note saying, never mind, forget it, because we're not even in town yet.
Oh well, no. Geraldine mentioned it to me that I was invited.
Of course
to
you're
it.
invited, but we're not going to be in town.
Oh, great, lovely.
That's all right. It's
Bummer.
it's not that fun.
Excuse me. I think I'm gonna fly
It's
out
too late
early.
to change the flight. Actually, you know what? We do have refundable tickets this time.
So why don't you change the flight and?
Because I have to do TWiT
No, you don't.
and a barbecue on December 4th. We're flying out the next day for that very reason.
We have hosts that can man the barbecue. No. I know, it's fine. Monday actually works
It's just
better
for
for me.
dinner. Yeah, it's just for dinner. It's not.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be a phenomenal dinner, from what I understand.
I've already been.
That's nice. Are we
Actually,
done?
you know who'll be there is Sarah would probably go.
Yeah.
Sarah and MG. Because they'll
Eileen's
be there in time.
Eileen's going to be there too.
Well, I don't know if she was invited.
Well, why don't you
have to
give her
be
your invite?
invited. Non-transferable. Very
Oh,
clear about that.
gosh. All right, what else do we have to talk about?
TWiT in Japan.
Well, we can start talking about our new product show that's going to launch hopefully in the next couple weeks.
What's that?
Did I even tell you the name?
No.
See, we don't tell you anything, do we?
No. I do have to approve the name. So what is the name?
I have no idea. You think they told me yet? But we are going to do the product review show, and
I'm excited about that, and I'm going to do a lot of product reviews for it. One of the reasons you probably noticed on the Giz was I had all these products is because I'm getting products for the product reviews, including this up.
Right, and Nicole Lee is going to be our product specialist.
Oh,
in
we can
booking
announce that
everything.
now.
Absolutely.
So Nicole Lee has left CNET. She did their cell phone reviews, and she's been
She
an
will
old
be leaving
friend.
CNET.
She was an intern on the Call for Help show. Worked for me on Call for Help. She's just a wonderful person. We've hired her as a producer, associate producer here, and she will be doing producing the product review show, and I'm sure doing a lot of product reviews as well. Yes, she's great, isn't she?
Yes.
So we're very happy to have acquired Nicole Lee. Oh, look at the chat room.
They're going crazy.
They all know her.
Of course they know her.
Yeah, she's great.
Well, and she also has, she's a writer, so we're going to talk with her about
She's their
writing
cell phone
for-
expert. We tried to steal Molly Cheeto, and she said yes, and then turned us down almost a year and a half ago.
Well, you never know. We can
So
always go
there.
after people again.
True.
We never close doors. Come on.
No, of course not. We close the screen.
I just keep handpicking from CNET. They love me.
And Revision 3.
And Revision 3.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not making any
Uh,
friends here, I've noticed.
No. And she is hot, isn't she, Dr. Dad?
What?
She says,
Dr. Dad?
Dr. Dad likes you.
Where did that come from? We're talking about Nicole Lee.
I'm Dr. Dad, and I like you.
Oh, my God.
Has anybody tried to steal our hosts?
I have no comment.
Has anybody tried to steal our hosts? Never. We don't have that many.
Absolutely.
Tom,
You get
I,
job
as in
offers
Sarah.
all the time.
No, I don't. Dr. Dad has been booted.
Why is Dr. Dad? What is Dr. Dad?
He's a person in the chat room who happens to like you.
I totally missed what happened.
I know. I didn't. See, Lisa, someone says something nice about you, and Leo has them kicked.
Ooh, Leo kicked him. I like that. Wow, you did that without
That's it,
touching your
Dr.
computer.
Dad, your history. Why don't we give Eric more exposure? We give Eric more airtime than almost anybody else on this network. Eric Lanigan, Late Night Tech, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 or 9 to 10, something like that, right? 8 or 9 p.m., depending on the time.
So,
I would hire Dr. Mom
are you going?
if we needed an oncologist. Actually, she's an expert in intubation. I may need somebody who is an expert in intubation sometime in the next few years.
Oh, jeez. I have no comment.
Eric rocks. I agree. Eric is my protege.
Really?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
training him
That's
to be
new.
the next Leo.
Really?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to ask. I asked Premier if they would let him fill in for me last time I was gone on the Tech Guy, and I sent him a tape, and they said he's a little green, and it's one of the reasons that we wanted Eric to do 3 shows a week is to kind of get as much time under his belt as possible. And as Eric gets better, I think more and more likely that he will be doing fill-in for me on the radio show. He needs a real phone line.
Wow.
Is he having trouble with TalkShoe? I don't even know.
I have no idea. We have real phone lines.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why he doesn't have.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he use one of those? We have an 800 number.
Right. He could. Yeah, we got to get into the board and stuff.
Put it on speakerphone.
Yeah. Tom takes over all the podcasts when I'm gone. It's mostly Tom as my filling guy.
Well, it's not just Tom anymore. I mean, we're
IS does
spreading
some.
it around
Yep.
to IS
Sarah
and
does.
Sarah,
Yep.
as well as just other hosts. Like Andy Nako has been doing Mac Break Weekly, and Alex Lindsay also fills in for him. So we're trying to get more than one person to fill in for when Leo's gone.
We were looking for a real call-in system. We don't actually really have a phone system in here, but at some point we should probably look at having some sort of radio rollover system in here. Maybe Vast would be a way to do it. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we should absolutely look at our sponsors.
Let's ask Vast. Yeah.
Sure. So the product review show, hopefully we'll be launching
Can
that
we move the
soon.
LAN segment to unfiltered? I don't know what that means.
What? How do we go back to that?
I'm just reading the chat room.
So, did you decide if you're going to go to the Kelly and whomever show next year?
Are you the new Regis?
Regis is gone.
Are you the new one?
You know, Friday is Regis's last day, and Dick was invited to the last show.
Is he going?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because
You
Dick
should.
used to, when it was Regis and Kathy Lee, he was their gadget guy. And then they asked for right after Paris, and I'm not going to do that, but maybe next month, maybe in January, rather, right after.
Or even February would be good. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it would just be, you know.
What do you think, chat room? I think it's a waste of time.
I kind of like you on TV. It's good exposure. All the housewives love you.
But none of the housewives will ever tune in any of our podcasts.
Hey,
That's
they
it.
buy iPads and stuff. You never know. We have some new shows that are not necessarily for just our
Nothing we do
audience.
will ever appeal to the Kelly and Regis.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't think we'll ever be that broad.
What
Even
about-
iPad today maybe is not as.
Should we talk about possibly doing something in summer in New York then?
Yeah.
Maybe. He's not too excited today.
I'm tired of traveling.
That's a look. What do you mean you're tired of traveling? We're going to LA on Monday.
You know, they do not pay for your flights and hotel room. They give you $900 to be on the show, which is union scale.
Right.
And they expect you to cover the rest. So that roughly covers the cost of doing it, but it's I don't fear old media. I just don't think we need old media. I don't think there's any value to being on. It was good to be on the CNN thing. That was good, but I don't think it's that valuable.
I think it's great to be on CNN. I thought that was good for us. Boy.
I don't see any
You're
bounce
tough to
from it.
please today.
I don't see any bounce from it. I think that our audience loves seeing it, but I don't think we gain new audience by doing it.
Maybe on CNN.
It's hard to prove,
I mean, that's kind of,
unfortunately.
well, we don't know. You know, I find we gain more when I let iTunes know we have something special coming up. I saw the Twit Photo audience jump 50%.
Really?
Yes.
When you said that Sarah was going to host it?
No, with Sarah. Twit Photo?
Yeah.
You mean Catherine?
No, Sarah hosted it last week.
No, it had nothing to do with Sarah
What did you
hosting it.
promote?
We promoted one of Catherine's marquee photographers.
Oh, of course. If we get on iTunes front page, that's very good.
Yeah,
Right.
it was a jump of 50%.
I'm not saying
from that
iTunes
one.
isn't good. I'm saying CNN and Regis and Kelly isn't good.
Well, you never know. I think CNN is better.
There's a
than
very
Regis
big
and Kelly.
difference between on the front page of iTunes and being on CNN.
Right. Well, I just said I noticed with iTunes promoting on iTunes.
Sure,
was
that's
bigger.
huge.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll never.
You followed
I'll never,
what I said. I said.
Well, I don't follow it because it doesn't have anything to do with being on Regis and Kelly or CNN.
No, I switched. I said it's actually better when we're on iTunes.
I agree with that,
Right.
100%.
Okay.
100%. You know, and that's the problem is that when you go on a show like that, Regis Kelly never plugged Twit. They might plug the tech guy.
Yeah.
CNN, I don't know. What did CNN, what did they say? What did Wolf Blitzer say about me? He says,
I believe we promoted the Twit Network
Did he
on
promote
CNN.
Twit?
That's what I
That's
pushed.
good.
Shouldn't have been the tech guy. It was Twit. Yeah, I'm the one who set that up, so I made sure it was Twit.
They said you were the host of a nationally syndicated radio show.
Yeah. He did say that. I remember that, yeah. Twit was in the lower third.
Yes,
Yeah.
because remember they called me and I told you were staying. to
Yeah, I
it.
do remember that, yeah.
I don't think I asked you that. day.
Archon, so we mentioned this last time we were on. Instead of doing South by Southwest this year, we're not going to do South by Southwest this year. We're going to save the money, which is about $50,000, and put that towards building the Make Magazine studio. So we are going to have a maker space in the back. You know what I realized? You know what the big problem is going to be?
I don't think it's just a maker space. I think it's
No,
going to be.
no, it's a lab.
It's going to be our own lab.
It's a
that
builder
allows
lab because
us-
we want to do an electronics show back there. We're going to do a how-to. It's going to be our
Yeah.
hands-on lab back there.
I still like the idea of having another round table back there on the other side of the set, so we can do other type of round table shows besides here. Why not? You don't like that idea still? Why not?
It's I'll talk to you later. It's just it's not what belongs back there.
Don't let it turn into Burke's new workspace.
No.
Burke cannot
is
have it.
banned
Burke
from that
cannot have
space.
it.
No, I like Burke, but he's a little messy.
How we'll do a month of free high def. If we do this, the Influxus thing, we should make it free for the first month.
It'd be like those Disney Channel previews
Yeah.
they used to
So that everybody can see if they can get it and all that. So we'll absolutely do it free for a month. And you know what? Every month, a few months, we should have a free week. Yeah, just like they do on the cable folks. How many veto cards does Leo have?
Veto cards with who?
I have all the veto cards.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I am coming to Australia. We are coming to Australia in 2012, November 2012. It's go to insightcruises.com, and it's MacMania 15. And I think we'll do a meetup in Sydney. I think we're going to be Sydney and Brisbane.
Right.
So we'll probably do a meetup in Sydney and Brisbane.
Why not?
Exactly. Why not?
There you go. Bring the light view.
And we did talk on Twig about doing a twit in New York, and this was Eileen's idea. She sprang it on me in public.
I like that. I told her to. I said, make sure you surprise him. No, I'm kidding.
I think it's a good idea. So, but we just have to figure it out. We're not going to Melbourne.
I kind of like
I'd
the
love
idea
to
of
do
doing
London.
a week of shows in New York.
I love that
I mean,
idea.
if we can have a venue,
Love that idea.
I have a couple of ideas on that. So
Colin wants to go because it's near
no,
Philadelphia.
Colin stays here. I already made Colin the engineer that has to stay back. No, I'm kidding.
Twit in Missouri. Now there's an idea.
Missouri.
All right, Big Ginge, we should do London. And I think after
London
we do New York,
sounds fabulous.
we'll do London.
I could do London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ford wants us to do events, and I think Twit in New York will be a Ford
I think
event.
the UK would be great.
I don't know if they want us to do a UK event.
Why not?
Well, I think it's a U.S. Agency for one thing. Maybe if they want us to do London, I'd love to. They sell Fords in the UK.
I was thinking about the Squarespace studio in New York, so we're considering that.
Or Chipotle.
I have a couple of ideas, but I told everyone to give me a
The
week
Chipotle guy
before
said we
did
could
that.
do a show from there.
Okay, they're going to pay for our hotel rooms and bandwidth and
Maybe.
okay.
They might.
Well, it's something to consider. So I'm thinking of a couple of cool ideas so that we can afford to go to New York and do all of our shows from there.
Good.
Because I already volunteered Colin and Jammer B to drive the truck back.
Yeah, CUNY does want us there, right, with Jeff, yeah.
Colin loves road trips, so my understanding is Colin's going to drive the truck. Right,
We
Colin?
we can't drive a truck to New York. That's
Yes.
crazy.
No, we have to bring all of our equipment. How else are we going to do it? We drove it to Austin. How else are we going to get
We got to find a better way. There's got to be a way to get it on a plane. That's ridiculous.
No, we can't get it on a plane
Why not?
because we need our stuff. It's a whole truck full of stuff.
Well, we need to pare that down and get it on a train. A plane.
A train.
Amtrak call.
I
Get one of the get the get,
It's a real. Well, how are we going to do London then?
get the U-Move
London, we have everything arranged there. Here,
Oh, but we can't do that in New York because
I
it's
don't
such a
know.
backwater place.
Don't be a smart aleck.
If we're going to do London, how are we doing Paris?
Paris,
Yeah.
they're setting it all up for us.
That's right.
So that's how we have to do it in London. Who has a studio
And
that
New
wants
York.
to set it all up for us?
Actually, Will Harris could probably help us in London.
There
That's a
you
good point.
go.
That's a
So
good point.
see, you know what? That's what we're going to do with New York because I don't think they have any broadcasting equipment
We
there.
could
I
put it
think
on a
we
train.
are
Can't we
gonna have
just get a
problem.
boxcar and put it on a train? Then I don't want
know-
somebody to have to drive across country
I have a great idea.
back and forth.
Let me talk with our partners and see what we can have
I bet
set
we
up
could
in New
figure.
York.
I bet we could figure out a way to do it.
I know I can have the TriCaster sent there, so it's just a matter of all of our other gear.
exactly.
800 got junk and have them haul it.
Well, doesn't Squarespace have
What?
a television studio? Do they? Yeah, right. Pretend it's garbage. Doesn't Squarespace have an actual television studio there? I think
I
they
don't
do.
know.
Well, maybe not.
No, I don't think they do. I think, well, I don't know. They moved to their new facility and they wanted to know if we wanted to do something.
Right.
So it's possible they did something. And
Right.
if they did, then it shouldn't be too hard for us to.
I would
use it.
love to do the other thing. Okay, here's the other plan. Tell me what you think of this.
Okay.
We get a Winnebago or a Airstream.
I want an Airstream.
Let's get an Airstream and
Airstream.
turn it into a studio,
I
right?
love it.
And
Who's going to
then-
buy me an Airstream?
No, I think we could do this. I think for the
Really?
same. I think for 50,000 we could do this. No. Could
The
we?
Airstreams cost more than
They cost more. The Airstream alone. Well, we rent it. We don't.
And the
we don't need to
TriCaster's
own
another
it.
$50,000.
No, but we take we build. We take it. We rent an Airstream and we put our stuff in it.
Why don't we just get 4
And
Airstreams
we
and do a
broadcast.
reality show
It's
all
like
the
the
way
Breaking
there?
Bad mobile home, and we drive it around and we make methamphetamine.
Oh, God. Leo.
Did Adam Curry do this?
Leo. No.
No, tell me Adam Curry
No.
didn't do it.
Really?
Jammer B says he wants to do it. Jammer B will drive the Winnebago.
Then it
I've
won't
always
be-
wanted to do this.
Then
or
we'll
we
be
could
growing pot in Winnebago.
We could get the
There you go.
We could get the rock and roll rent-a-bus.
I love it. They have little
They have
beds
buses for
on
rock
them.
and roll bands. Yeah, you can sleep
Okay.
6 or 8.
Great.
And then
I'm bringing my son
we make it
and
a
we'll
studio.
homeschool him.
Yeah, we'll homeschool your kid. And then when we when we arrive in a town, we say, here we are in St. Louis, and we open the awning and we put the lawn chairs out and we bring out the cameras and we do a show there.
No. You know what we do? We bring Kelly's truck with us.
Adam Curry already did this.
We bring Kelly's truck with us
I'm
because
so
then we could just
disappointed.
broadcast directly from his truck. There
I
we
can't
go.
believe Adam Curry already did it.
But we're better than Adam Curry, so come on.
It was called the No Agenda Hot Pockets 2008 tour across Gitmo Nation.
Yeah, but nobody's going to
know what?
remember that. That was so long
You
ago.
know what? I got to tell you, not only that, but whoever heard of it?
Nobody. Somebody in our
Nobody.
chat
So it's
room
like,
did.
oh, well, Adam Curry did it, but nobody knew about it. So I
Yeah,
think
but
it's
if
okay.
you do it,
I
it's
think
going to be
pe-
huge.
I got to find out about
We
this.
can, you know, we
Adam-
can map out the radio stations. And you can do the tech.
Yeah, I would do the radio shows
And we
every
just have to bring
weekend.
the live view for that.
I
We
love
can
this
shoot
idea.
You. All right. How long are we going to do this for? No, I say we do it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, that's why we
Okay.
don't have to buy a Winnebago. We
Let's
just
do it in the summer
right, yeah, of course.
because then I'm going to bring my kid and his
We're not
best
going to do it in
friend.
the winter.
So we're going to have a couple of 8-year-olds with us, 9-year-olds.
Ford could sponsor it. Does Ford make an RV?
After, yeah, I need to think
Hot
about that.
Pockets.
I would just like someone to sponsor it. We don't need Ford to sponsor it. It could be
So
anybody.
did they actually?
In summer doing a show outside.
I'd like Hot Pockets to sponsor us. They paid for that? That'd be great.
The hot. Oh, they did in 2008.
but that
Follow
was
the Hot
so
Pockets
long ago.
2008 tour. Let's see where they went.
maybe Hot Pockets.
So let's not go where they went.
They didn't go hardly anywhere.
Yeah, they went around in a circle. Oh, they didn't hardly go anywhere. Let me see this map.
They went around in a circle.
Well, my gosh.
They went around in a circle. They didn't go west of the Mississippi.
Well, so we don't have to go east of the. Well,
that's interesting.
Where do you want to go with it?
Okay, this is good. Here's a post on No Agenda Entertainment. Follow the Hot Pockets tour. They got 2 comments. And both of them are from 3 years later.
Yeah. I think we could do a better job than that.
I'm not too worried.
I think we'll have more than 2 comments.
I think nobody saw it.
Clearly.
HotPockets2008.com. Yeah, Callie was going to do it. We've actually talked about it. Jason Calacanis was the first to suggest this a couple of years ago with South by Southwest. He wanted us to get a rock and roll bus.
Who?
South by Southwest. I don't remember who.
Yeah, I think that should be our idea.
Oh, it was called 2008, but they did it in 2011. Oh, I get it.
Ooh, okay, that sounds like a really cool show.
I think a rock and roll bus would be the way to do this.
I want the Airstream.
All right, the more about the product review show. So Eileen Rivera and Nicole Lee are going to produce it. All of our TWiT staff, not just the hosts, but all the staff will be involved. We're going to get a bunch of different products, all kinds of products. We're going to have basically every new product that comes out. Somebody will review it. So the Up is going to be reviewed by Liz Lemon and so forth. And then we're going to do video reviews. Everybody's going to do a video review. Then we're going to pick each week, it's to be a half-hour show. We're going to pick like the 4 most important reviews. And then we'll have little clips of the rest of them, and you could go to YouTube and see the entire review because we want to push people towards individual reviews on YouTube. And it'll be a half-hour package show, which I will host every week. Right?
I like what's in the box.
You know, I wanted to call we had Fresh Gear was the show on Tech TV, and I wanted to call it Out of the Box.
I like Out of the Box.
I think that's a great name. That was my name I thought of, and they wouldn't.
Is that
name
available?
That.
Why wouldn't they name that?
They liked Fresh Gear better.
Fresh Gear. Ugh. Fresh what? But we can name the show whatever we want to name it. They were talking about, should we even be talking about the names that they were coming up with?
No.
Because I didn't like some of the names, so we'll see what they come up with.
Show and Tell? Okay.
I don't like Show and Tell.
Kids show named Out of the Box.
Show and Tell, that I sound like I'm going to my kindergarten classroom to see.
Yeah.
You know, the current yo-yo or
and they do, Revision 3 does unboxing porn, which I really hate. Really hate that.
What was it? This Week in Unboxing? No.
No, Out of the Box.
I like Out of the Box. Stuff you really don't need.
Stuff you really don't need. In Digital. That was another show. That was actually a shopping show.
Right. I said that does sound Today's Tech.
No, Nicole won't host the show.
No, she's going to be
she's
going to be a producer, a booker for it, and be responsible for getting all the products in and assigning them out to be reviewed. I have no idea what Leo's doing. He's talking to his fingers.
What's in the box? It's out of the box. Now it's in the box.
Break the seal.
Break the seal is good.
I love Break the Seal. Yeah. Brick House Reviews. I like Break the Seal better.
Nicole will be on camera. She'll do reviews. She'll be part of the reviewers. Tony will do reviews. Everybody will review.
Everybody's doing reviews. I just watched Tony do one.
We're hiring Nicole specifically to be a producer. We need somebody to get the stuff, log it in,
and return
parcel it out, return it after the review.
And to crack the whip. So
we generally, when we steal somebody from somebody, we generally pay them more. That's how you steal somebody.
That's
right? You offer them more opportunities, better benefits, sometimes more money.
But there's also an element that we have that a lot of your big companies don't have, is that when you go to work for a CNET or CBS, you're literally stuck in a box. You do one thing and that's all you do.
We have
so when you come here, you get to do a lot of things.
But
it's not just one thing. So
correct
when
me if I'm wrong. I think we
company,
almost always give them a little bit more money, right?
Depends.
Is there anybody we've paid less than they were getting to come here?
No, because, maybe like Alex Gumpel.
You can't pay Alex less money. He
wasn't making anything.
Right.
And we used him for a good year, so.
He was free. Liz, you got more money when you came here, right? Yep.
Not much.
Colin, you got more money when you came here. Yep.
Of course. Why else would people go to another job? Would you take less money to go
did you
quit?
get more money when you took a job here than you were getting before?
No.
He wasn't getting any money.
Shh. You guys are not helping me.
Tom, did you get more money?
Do you guys like working here?
Sarah, did you get more money?
Yes, I did.
No, she didn't.
Sarah didn't?
No,
Sarah didn't. You know what?
He knows that for a
we
fact.
we shouldn't say that out loud.
Well, you're the one talking about it.
She was out of work.
So here's the thing. We are not going to hire anybody that has a job. I mean, this is reality, folks, unless you offer more.
That's basically how it works.
Because what's the point?
You can't go to somebody who has a job and say, we're going to pay you less money to work here.
Come work for us, but I'm going to pay
But
you
if you're out of work,
25 cents on the dollar.
If you're out of work, we don't have to give you so much money. So
That's right.
The best
Why do you
advice
think
I
I
could
hired
give.
all these people that were out of work?
The best
Come
advice.
on.
The best time to look for work is when you have a job. Do not look for work when you're out of work because you won't
Money
get as
doesn't
good a
always
job.
equal more. I agree with that.
Right.
No, you know what?
Sarah is wonderful, and by the way it works, Sarah is making more money now than she made
she's
before.
Fine. She's
because
doing
the way it generally works with our hosts is they get a base salary, but they also get a percentage of their show.
Yeah.
So if she's on shows that have lots of advertising, which she is, she does very well. In fact, I'm pretty sure both Sarah and Tom are making more money than they made wherever they were.
Well, I would need them to confirm that, but I
think
I
so.
would hope.
Good Lord, we're
that's
paying
right.
them lots of money.
Will you stop?
Will Chris Perillo
my way of
ever be on
kicking
TWiT?
you
No,
under the
Chris doesn't
table.
want to work for us. Chris has his own thing. He's doing very well. Veronica is not on staff. She is a host. So most of our shows have part-time hosts. Brian
all good,
Brushwood, Veronica,
Right.
Paul Thurrott, Steve Gibson. All of these people are part-time hosts. They get paid for a show. We only have a few staff hosts. Ayaz, Sarah, Tom, and
Right.
me are the staff hosts.
And we don't pay Leo.
So those people get salaries. Actually, I don't get a salary.
Oh, we take very
I
good
get a
care of
draw. It's not the same as a
Want to
salary.
trade?
No, I'll keep the draw. Thank you.
Oh, bummer.
And if anybody wants to work here for free Chipotle burrito bowls, we do.
You know what? I could use, I shouldn't even say this, but we actually hired Brian, and I would like to take him away from the front desk or put an editing station up there. But we're going to probably need some help at the front desk. We're going to need a couple of part-timers. So if you live in the area, probably maybe just a couple days a week. It's really going to be minimal. But I would love to get some interns in here. I actually have a couple applications of interns.
I like that name for the show. This is the good name for the product review show. Now we can't return it.
Now we
That's a
can't
good
return
name.
it. But no, we can return it. So that doesn't make any sense.
Now we can't return it.
Oh, because it's...
Now we can't return it.
You know what? That should be, because we're going to say yes or no on a product.
How about this is why we can't have nice things.
We have plenty of nice things.
Warranty void. Warranty voiders. Next.
Well, aren't we going to, on that show, just do a thumbs up or thumbs down when it comes to buying the product?
We're going to do two things. We're going to do buy it.
Buy it,
Try
it,
fry it.
fry it. I like
Something.
fry it.
I don't know what the last one is, but that's something like that.
Don't buy it.
We try it, you buy it. the seal is broken. The seventh. Look, it's Chad Johnson. I love Skyrim. So what's your what character? What race are you?
I was the cat. I was the Khajiit.
Really?
Yeah.
I was interested. I'd never seen that race before. Khajiit. Yeah. I was tempted, but I ended up being one of the higher elves.
Yeah.
Because I like magic.
You look more like an elf.
See in the dark and sneaking.
I know, but see,
I like that,
I didn't want to be
yeah.
a thief. I wanted to be a mage.
Yeah. I like thief.
Why are we turning lights on that set?
I have no idea. It got awfully bright over there, though.
I guess it's time for That Set. Thanks for joining us. And now, next on TWiT, it's That Set.
That's what we're going to name that corner, that set.
That Set.
I like that. Forget the living room set. We're going to call it that set.
Stephen 3X, there is no priest. Is there? There's no priest.
Priest?
There's quite a few elven races.
Yeah.
There's some Nordic race. Yeah, it's not Nordic. I'm loving it.
It's so fun.
It's beautiful. It's much better than Warcraft. I like that kind of game. I think it's good. Is there a multiplayer, or is it?
No.
It's all single player.
It's all single.
Yeah. I wish I could. I wish I were playing it right now.
So I came into work.
I can't wait.
Well, it's about time.
Plays really well on that Mac.
Poor Chad.
Is there a wine bottle behind us? There is. You know, we really should get rid of that. It's been there for 3 weeks. We could try the new wine bottle opener.
Let's try it.
No, I gotta go. TRS guys loved it. The Totally Rad Show. Yeah, I think Skyrim is fan-freaking-tastic. Trot the review on TWiT.
Trot.
Or just reviews on TWiT. Rot. How about that?
I like rot.
Reviews on
Yeah,
TWiT.
absolutely. Let's call it rot.
Rot.
That just sounds
Time
like a
for
great
rot.
name.
You don't like this clock? They want us to get rid of this clock.
Well, I thought we were for the gaming show. We're going to keep it?
We have to get rid of it for the gaming show, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to go away today.
We could
It's
put it
coming
somewhere
off.
else.
Leo's going to
Trots,
cry.
the review on Twitch show. Trots.
This is going downhill fast.
I got the trots.
What else?
Look at, they're taking the clock out.
Wow, they're not
Oh
even
my
waiting.
God.
Look
They've
at
been
them run
dying.
over
They've
there.
been dying. They've been waiting for permission.
A lot of people don't like that clock. Are you going to start crying?
It hurts, it hurts, it burns, it burns.
Really? All right. Leo's digressing. So what else we got?
Everybody hates the clock. Occupy the clock. There's
Kill
now a
it. Kill it
hashtag.
with fire.
I'm not
love
going to
it.
be on. I don't know when I'm going to be in Ham Nation. It's a problem because it's it's because of the time. We
Burn
work all
it.
day Tuesday and then
Did you see that? People are calling to burn
hate
it.
the clock. I don't know why they.
Why
hate
are
the
they
clock.
want to burn
Just
it,
take the
though?
big thing off and leave the little gears.
Forget burning it. Bring out the mallet. Let's just smash it on the table right in front of Leo. No, I'm kidding. We'll put it in Leo's office so you guys can see it in his own private studio.
I am the clock. I am
Chad,
the 1%.
they timed you. It took 11.2 seconds.
After I said they could take the clock out.
Yeah.
Do you guys really hate this?
No. We thought it'd be cute to take it off on the stream.
Chad just wanted to show what. Chad, pull up your pants.
Chad crack. Chad crack.
So sorry, Chad. But at least you didn't do what I did when we were picking out the
All right,
bricks.
here's our new show open. Give me a single. You don't have a single?
Oh, God.
Pa-pa-da, pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa.
There you go.
Pa-pa-pa-pa, pa-pa-pa-pa.
This weekend, Leo lost it.
Where's my single?
What are you doing? And he wonders why he was committed last week.
Chad's hands working away.
I know, I like that shot.
Better than the crack shot.
This was the day the clock stood still.
And died. Don't look so sad.
I'll just sit here and point to what time it is.
Let's see, is he even close to being right?
Don't mess. Oh, what'd you lose?
No, it was the bolt that held it on.
Oh. Now it's a handheld clock. I could carry it around like a wristwatch. Oh, would you like to know what time it is?
Yeah, it's right there.
It's 6:45.
4:49. Oh, it's
Oh.
4:50. Come on,
Let me
can you
just-
get that right?
Let me just set my watch.
That's no, it's got to be a little more to the 5. Just a tiny bit more. Okay. Now can you just hold that for the next hour?
Why? What would you like to know what time it is? Let me check my wristwatch. It's 4:50 and
You know,
20.
can we get this put on a shirt for Leo so we can put it right here, attach it right here, so you can just walk around and wear it. I think that's a brilliant idea. What do you say? There you go. That is
like
the.
Flava Flav.
There you go. Come on, let's see that you hang it. Careful.
Yo,
There.
yo. Welcome to the show. I'm Flava Flav. I'm gonna go tell you what time it is. I got the bling just as long as I don't have to sing. I'm a rapper and I know my dues. I gotta say, I got the rhythm and blues. If you want me to perform, I will do it. As long as you say, hey, guy, do it. Hey! All right. Many people think this is made of
Aren't
metal.
you gonna? Hey, what time is it? Aren't you supposed to be holding me?
I don't know what time it is. I put my clock down.
No, it's made out of
You should give
plastic.
me the rapper crown because I am flowing and going and I got all the moves. I'm the guy with the rhythm and blues. You know I can do it. Just ask me to it.
Are you done yet?
Yes.
This is what happens when we don't give Leo
We're
alcohol.
sending this tape to Regis and Kelly to apply for the job of Regis.
Yes. I think you already were turned down.
Flavor Leo. I didn't ask. Now that's a good
I don't
thing.
even
What
think
if they
you're on the
offered me a
list.
job if I went to New York? I mean, it's crazy, but what if Kelly said, because Kelly, last time I was there, you were a witness.
I was witness
She
to...
said, she looked at me, she went, immortal beloved to
yeah.
me.
Absolutely.
You don't remember that?
I think it was because she hasn't eaten in like 8 months.
She was a little lightheaded.
I mean,
but she did. She went,
I was a little scared
was
when I
like,
saw
did you
her
see it?
in person.
But don't you remember when she came around the corner? We were in the dressing room. She came around the corner. She like her face lit up. She went,
Yeah.
and she said, "Immortal beloved."
I think she ate a cookie that morning.
And then
Absolutely, it
I
was something
think
like
she
that.
likes me so much that she's going to say, "Leo, would you do the show?" And
yeah.
okay.
You were the first person
and they're
on
gonna
her
offer
list.
me, and they're going to offer me
Yeah.
a lot of money. Let's say they offer me $1.5 million a year.
I'd make you go.
And all I would have to do is an hour a day, 9 to 10. But I'd have to leave Twit and all of this.
Well, I'd say in 2 more years you could do that because hopefully I'll have another Leo here.
See where this is going.
If they offered you $1 million a year, I would move the Twit studio there, and you could do Kelly and Leo because I think she'd get first, right?
I'd be an idiot to stay here? No, I'd be an idiot to leave.
No. He would go there.
This is the place to
No,
stay.
wait a minute.
The future is here.
You would go and do it,
Yeah.
and we'd move our studio there.
We'd launch a New York operation.
So what you would have to do is we would pick another day for Twit, and you could work Monday through Friday.
She's replacing me. You can see this already. She's good. She's thinking.
I have to think that way. We want to be a network. So at some point, you're going to want to retire and sail off on that boat of yours that you've been talking about. And I'm going to have to make sure I have another Leo here at some point in life, right? Am I wrong? Oh, come on.
Is it 4:20 yet? All right, we're done. I think this is
Are
it.
we done on that note?
done.
You can't look so surprised. He's stunned.
First, they take down my clock. It's happening already.
Yeah, merit plus 5 years
They're
equals Leo.
pushing me out like antibodies.
See, Merritt will be here 2 years by June. So in 3 more years, he's the next Leo, right?
Can I just keep my iPad?
We'll let you keep your iPad, and we'll keep your name on the door.
Yeah, the Leo Leporte Memorial
Oh,
Studios.
stop.
Jeez.
Why?
That's it on This Week in Twit.
Oh,
I hope you've all enjoyed the show. I'm going to go play Skyrim now. Goodbye, everybody.
bye, Leo. Okay, can I have his replacement? Here we go.
This headphone and this clock. All I need is the iPod.
And they took. Can I have my? Wait. I need the Dr. Evil chair now.
You can have Twit. I don't want it anymore.
Hold
All
on.
I need is
Wait.
this iPhone
Can you bring
and
me?
this-
Can you bring me the Dr. Evil chair so I can take over now?
All I need is this clock, this iPad, this iPhone, this headphone, and the Dr. Evil chair.
No, that's mine. And leave the Emmy, please.
Bye. Nice working here.
Oh, stop.
I'm off.
Yes.
Go ahead, take over. It's all yours.
Leo, can you please bring me back my phone?
Is this your phone?
Yes, it looks like yours, but it's black. All right, I guess that's it since, Leo just took his microphone and his clock and his Emmy and left. So This Week in Lisa will be next week. Good night, everyone.
I'm gonna paint in the fire hole. My super high tech 3-micron filter. Is that what you got way over your face? Breathing access to it. There you go. My ninja outfit.
too dark.